Hello, I'm Sabra Starnes. I'm a clinical social worker. I'm licensed in Maryland, DC, and Virginia, and I work with clients ages 3 to 18 and their families. And I use play therapy and Sandtray and other expressive therapies with my clients. And so I want to share with you what is Sandtray play therapy. Often people wonder what is know what sand is, but they're not sure what how to use this in therapy for themselves, for their child, or for their family. So sand tray therapy is using an actual a box that has sand in it. So it gives the client something tactile, something they can feel and touch and use. And often when you think about going to the beach, or if you have maybe put sand in your hands before and felt it, it should feel very comforting, very warm, very calming. And so the sand that's used in sand tray, it's going to be very different than the sand you would get at the beach or the sand you would find in a sandbox that you would play in. This is going to be very fine, calm, and relaxing sand that's specifically used for sand tray. So you would have your sand tray box, and in it would be sand. And then the therapist has many different miniatures, that can be used for the client to use. And in Sandtray, I call it, it's a way for a client to tell a story visually. With oftentimes, the client doesn't have to use words. And so ways that Sandtray therapy can help clients in therapy. It's a way that a client can express something that maybe they don't have words for. And often for children, teens, adults, we don't have the words for when something's happened, something we're not sure about why it's happening, something that has confused us or worried us, or maybe we're dealing with an issue with friendships or learning about how to make friends or dealing with loss and grief. And so Sandtray therapy is a way that a client is able to use the figures and miniatures within the sand tray to create a story that then they're able to then share with the therapist or share with others, families, grandma, aunt, parents, caregivers, about what's going on. And often this visual representation can be a great way for a client to be able to figure out what's going on, or then be able to explain why they're feeling mad or why they're feeling sad. So some of the benefits of sand tray therapy, there's many. I'm going to share 5 of them with you. The first is that for a client, it's fun getting to put your hands in the sand, using different miniatures, even if for an adult or for a teen or for a preteen. It can be a fun, playful activity. And by that, it's a way that can make it feel safe, feel interesting, feel motivated, feel wanting to engage in doing this activity around healing, around the reason that they're coming for therapy. And then second, it's something that can be done in individual sessions, it can be done in family sessions, and it can be done in group sessions. So it's been able to show that it can be very effective to use in a lot of different ways. And then 3, it's something that a client gets to choose and decide what they want to put in the figure, in their miniatures, in their tray. The therapist does not select the figures and the miniatures. The client does. The client gets to decide what they want to put in their tray. They can choose as many or as few that they would like to select. And also within this, another benefit, the fourth, is that the client gets to use symbolism, meaning they get to decide what the figure means to them. This is a school bus, but to a client, this may be going back to school and feeling worried, or going back to school and feeling excited about getting to see friends again. And then the fifth benefit is that it's a great way to incorporate into other things that the therapist may be using. Maybe the therapist uses art, games, bibliotherapy, books, music, sound. So there's all different things that in therapy that come with, and sand tray can be something that can be incorporated into the sessions. And so I want to invite you to just, hopefully this was helpful for you to learn all about what sand tray therapy is. I would invite you to be able to Google, research, find out more about Sandtray play therapy, but it's something that I love offering. And I'm now offering Sandtray therapy groups to children second grade through sixth grade. And if you're interested in that, you can go to my website at sabrastarnes.com. I'll also leave some more information where you can reach me. I would love to hear from you if you're interested in having your child be in one of the Sandtray therapy groups that I'll be doing. They'll either be in person in my office in Largo, Maryland, or they'll be virtually. All right. I hope this has been helpful, and be well. Bye.